All right, check, check. I think we might be live. How's everybody doing? All right, check, check. I'm going a few minutes early here. How are you guys doing on the AV? Got an echo. Get rid of my echo. Okay. Daryl Deemer says I'm live. That's good. That's better than the alternative, right, Daryl? Good to see you, bro. Audio and video good, says Candy Overhauls. Okay, everyone seems to be in agreement. All right, I'll be right with you. Now, I got a few lights on in here. House is full. 23 watching. Welcome, everybody. Dr. Black in the house. Blackie, what's up? Susan from SLC Aquatics. Kaler's Aquatics. 54 Punchy. Precious Tranquility. How's it going? Oh, man, we're going to talk about some goldfish tonight. Thanks to you, Precious Tranquility. The Zen Ginger. What's up, Mattman B? I'm glad you're here too, bro. Okay. Man, I missed hearing from John and Lisa tonight, didn't you guys? I guess they're having a big time. Candy Overhaul says there's some free stickers from River Life if you'll send a self-addressed stamped envelope to that post office box. And I got a request today. So I'll be getting some stickers in the mail this week to some lucky watcher. Some tanker's going to get a mailbox full of stickers. I'm going to jam that thing full too. I may have to add some postage to their self-addressed stamped envelope. Chattanooga Ed, what's happening? Dr. Black 66, the uber successful art dealer now. Congratulations. Cheers. Fish Tank Barnes in here. Hey, Mike, what's up? Okay, it's 10:25. We're ahead of schedule. That's fantastic. That's better than government work. 37 watching. Oh, my gosh. 21 likes. Thank you so much. Fish Room Fever's in the house. And I saw a new friend. Raise your hand if you're new. If you need some acclimation in the community tank tonight, let us know. Let's see. Rockford Fish Keeping is here. Precious Tranquility invited some new friends. You let me know if any of those guys show up, okay, Amanda? I'm looking. Yeah, Living Water Goldfish and Koi. Welcome. Great to see you here. Thank you so much for helping out Precious Tranquility, which in turn helped me out. Okay, getting back down to the bottom of the chat. Carrie Nature's here. Good to see you, my friend. Susan for SLC Aquatics. To say more goldfish would be an understatement. Let's put it that way. Oh my gosh. Wow. You hang around long enough, you're gonna learn all about it. Probably Tuesday there'll be a feature-length video featuring the goldfish, the new goldfish in the 75-gallon aquarium we've been building for so long together. And man, that tank is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how long those leafy plants, hey Cichlids 23, are going to be jamming with those huge goldfish. But they are right now. We'll adjust as necessary going forward. Dave Friesen is in the house. Sand Creek Aquatics. I'm looking on my phone to see if I had a little cheat shot to show you guys. I don't know if I do or not. If I did, would you want to see it if I hold my phone up? That's so rough. I don't know if you want to see it that way or not. Maybe we should just wait. They are gorgeous, though. I'll tell you that. Hey, Loaves and Fishes. Hey, Big J. Precious Tranquility. You've already seen them. You saw them first. Candy Overhauls has a link posted for the Community Tank Facebook group. That thing's jamming. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I've got the show written out tonight. I'm just kind of dilly-dallying for a few minutes. Kind of easing into things. 54 Punchy wants to see them. Simply Nobody. Silly Susan wants to, okay. All right, I'll show you the pictures. I told you it's on my phone, y'all. So here we go. You ready? Let's see. Come on. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at those goldfish. They're awesome. My little water piggies. Look at that fish. Holy cow. That's a dorsal view of a beautiful butterfly goldfish. That's enormous. Wow. Oh my gosh. You guys, I hope you'll watch Tuesday when I get better footage. And this is with the lights off. I didn't want to stress the new fish, so Tuesday I'll have the lights on. They'll be a little better acclimated to their new digs. This is just a little cheat shot here. 4 new goldfish, thanks to Precious Tranquility, with a huge assist from our new friend in Houston, Texas, I believe. Living Water. I'll tell you what, wow. I am fortunate to be in such an outstanding community. Am I right? I'm right. Living Water, I saw you here just a minute ago. Where'd your comment go? Big shout out to Living Water Goldfish and Koi Farm for helping out, as a wholesaler, for helping out Precious Tranquility. Amanda at Precious Tranquility was helping me out with a goldfish order that I had I looked all over the internet, and finally one of you guys reached out to Amanda and said, hey, River Life's looking for some goldfish, and she reached out to me, and man, she's got some beautiful goldfish. Yeah, Living Water Goldfish and Koi from Houston is a wholesaler of outstanding, out of this world, the most beautiful goldfish I've ever seen in the world. And now a couple of them are swimming in my fish studio. And I couldn't be happier. That tank that I've worked so hard on, I love so much, full of beautiful goldfish. Thank you guys so much. And I mean quality, show quality goldfish. Gorgeous, healthy, huge fish. I'm amazed. And you saw them. You saw the video. And that's out of the bag. They're still ship stressed and weary. We did overnight shipping. Cost an arm and a leg. Costed them business if you want beautiful fish. And I did. Not complaining. So more to come on those guys. You guys in the house a little early tonight got the sneak peek. That's what Living Water Goldfish and Koi, Coving, Texas. Okay, that's over there near Houston. Maybe, I don't know. but it's a wholesale place. So if you like those fish, you can ask your local fish store if they could contact Living Waters, Goldfish and Koi maybe, and establish an account with them. If that's okay, I'm throwing that out there, thinking that would be a way to do business, but I stand to be corrected. It's closer to Dallas, Precious Tranquility says. Yeah. Yeah, River Wife's in the house saying, yeah, they're beautiful. She rushed home from work to see those guys. I sent her that video at work, and she got home as quickly as she could to take a look at those guys. Dickie's Beer Reviews, welcome. Cheers to you. Thanks for dropping in. Are my eyes still red? I've had allergies all week, A. B, I love to watch the television program Restaurant Impossible with Chef Robert Irving. And he did one of the most emotional, touching episodes tonight that involved a father and son reuniting in the kitchen of the family restaurant. And I had just real tears just falling out of my eyes again. I'm such a softie. Matt Man B knows what I'm talking about. Cheers, Dickie's Beer Reviews. So many ways we can turn our eyes red. All right. I think we're really rolling here. We got 61 in here. Carrie Nature cries over commercials. I love big-hearted people, don't you, Carrie Nature? Yeah, they make the world a better place, softer anyway. Oh, Blackie's got to go mow the yard. I mean, come on. A live stream with the community tank or mowing the lawn. I don't get it. I don't know. Loaves and Fishes in the house with Bipolar Aquatics and Frank White. Not Nola Jane Fish Rich is here, asking that everyone smash the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Not Nola Jane Fish Rich. I appreciate it. It looks like we've got 47 likes, 61 watching. Thank you guys a lot. So, I'm going to move forward now with the agenda. I am glad I got to share that with you. It was neat to have a few extra minutes tonight and show off my goldfish that we're going to talk more about. But you have to see them, right? You can't just talk about them. You got to see the fish. We love watching fish, right? That's why we keep fish. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get some lights on in the community tank or not, but we'll give it the old college try. And we got some lights on in the community tank. Let's see what we've got at the top of the page here. Did anybody identify themselves as acclimating tonight? We got any new tankers in the house? Other than Living Waters. And we're so glad that you're here, Living Waters. We've heard great things about you. I've been looking at your Facebook page and following along with really excellent goldfish specimens. So thank you for sharing those with us here. And if you guys dig the goldfish, you got to check out Living Waters. And I was introduced to them again by Precious Tranquility. So make sure you check out all of Amanda's social media. We've got Prathmesh Aquatics here saying hello to everyone. Blondie Jules. Welcome. Me, exclamation points. Glad you're here. Fish Fan 1. You guys are doing great welcoming these people. I appreciate that. That's the way these guys are here at the community tank. So friendly, warm, welcoming. Yeah. Candy's got a link there for Precious Tranquility's channel page. You guys make sure you check that out. All right, I'm gonna put some chum out on the water. Okay, this is a portion of the show where I throw out a topic for everyone in the community tank to chew on And I want you to start now, and then even after we've moved on and we're not talking about the CHUM anymore, if something comes to mind later in the show, go ahead and throw it out there anyway. It's okay. CHUM lasts forever. And the CHUM topic tonight is, what is the best fish keeper vacation? You're going on vacation as a fish keeper. What's your ideal vacation? Best scenario. Mark Hill in the house? Someone said, hey, Mark Hill. Mark is from Houston. Man, I've been talking about Houston, and here comes Mark Hill. I should do that more often. Glad to have you, Mark. I mistakenly placed living water goldfish and koi in Houston. They're actually Coving, Texas, which is closer to Dallas, I understand. Ann Thornton visiting Rio Piaba. Yeah, the Rio Negro with Project Piaba would be outstanding for a fish keeper. Mark Hill says north of Houston. That's cool. Houston, Corpus Christi, on down to South Padre Island. Beautiful coastline. The pond life. Hey, I'm glad you're in here. Candy Overhaul's listing the link to projectpiaba.org. So glad to have Candy in here working hard. Storm Riders Aquatics. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome aboard tonight, Melvin. River Wife says, swimming with the whale sharks in the ocean. She's done that, and it changed her life for the better. It's one of those defining moments in life. I'm glad that she enjoyed that. Maybe one day I'll do that. Danikin Aquatics is in the house. Hello, Danikin. Tiffany White, what's going on? Oh, no. Today she realized she can't go to Aquashella Dallas. Her niece is graduating from high school, but happy. Listen, it happens. I know KG Tropical's in that same situation. And I mean, family first, right? Sure, that's easy. The Zen Ginger says, that Precious Tranquility, I hope I was part of getting you to connect with Rack. That would make me very happy. So, yeah, Zen Ginger, Precious Tranquility, did the Zen Ginger tell you that I put out an APB on the internet looking for goldfish, and she was the one who directed you to me? Precious Tranquility contacted me via social media and says, word on the street is you're looking for some goldfish. Today they're here. It's just that easy. LOL what? Man, this place is filling up. Yeah, 70 of you in here. Welcome aboard. 52 likes. Holy cow. We are rocking. So we're talking about fish keeping vacations. What's the best fish keeping vacation? We got River Wife with swimming with whale sharks in the ocean. Ann Thornton mentions going down to be with Project Piaba in the Amazon River. Frio River in West Texas. Y'all can swim with Texas cichlids. Yeah, I've been to the Rio Frio. Is that over there in Hill Country? It seemed like I was near Uvalde. I saw that was bird watching. Some really cool birds out there in West Texas. Went on down to Laredo. Got on the Rio Grande. Native cichlids. That's pretty cool. I like that. Camping at the ocean. Sure, man. Oh, yeah. Leaky, Texas. Third Watch is in the house. Third Watch, thank you. You're always full of encouragement. I appreciate your encouragement. Your comments on the last couple of videos have been excellent. Thank you so much for taking time to watch the video and leave those comments. And so, speaking of, I did a nice video. You guys are responding to it very well. Thank you so much. Let's see if it's time to hear what you guys had to say in a feeding frenzy. Let's see. It's 10:41. 68 people watching now. Holy cow. And 54 likes. You guys keep smashing that like button. So this video we're going to talk about was so practical. I've been wanting to talk about it for a long time. actually, when I first started YouTube 3 years ago, I had a live bear breeding project going in a series of 5-gallon buckets. It was pretty cool. But I didn't know, I was young. I was brand new on YouTube. I didn't know how YouTube would respond to putting fish in a bucket. I didn't know if that was cool or not. And I wasn't into getting bullied on the internet. So I didn't just throw that out there and say, hey, see if you like this or not. I just kind of kept it to myself. But if you've been a follower, if you've been a subscriber for a minute, you may recall seeing that. It was the channel art when you went to my River Life YouTube channel homepage. There was a Rubbermaid tote. I think it was about 100 gallons, and it had a River Life banner stretched across it. And then lined in front of it were 8 5-gallon buckets. And it had really bright blue airline tubing coming across the Rubbermaid tub into each bucket. So I had an 8-way gang valve with 8 airlines coming out of it, and 8 of the little clamp-on bendy lights. It looked like a sea monster. I had baby koi growing out in that tub, and I had 8 buckets around with those bendy lights. It looked like octopus tentacles, so I called the project Octokoi. And the Octokoi project was a really fun project. So the baby koi grew out through the winter indoors, and then I sold them and rehomed them and kept a few, and now they're in a 300-gallon tub, the remaining few of those. Susan says she remembers the Octokoi. That was years ago, right? So that was 3 years ago. Yeah, so finally I decided to reveal the Bucquarium and share it with you guys, and you've responded in spades. Man, oh man, the views and the comments, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk about what you said. Let's see if we can get a feeding frenzy going. Yeah, it's 10:45. It's time for a feeding frenzy. Well, you said that this was a creative intro, a great idea, perfect for transporting fish, awesome, gave me so many ideas. I'm going to do this. Rice fish, functional, well done, and love the beginning. So I think it was the best idea. You guys check out that video if you haven't already, and you see I said no betta. A betta can live in a 5-gallon container, all right, but in the video, I mentioned I'm not comfortable using a heater in a plastic bucket. So the heat-loving fish are not ideal occupants for the Bucquarium unless your ambient temperatures are warm enough to support them. Speaking of, I didn't ever show you guys this. Is that the cutest thing? That was a Fish Fam Christmas card I got from Tara. So sweet. Thank you very much. Little betta elf. Cutest Christmas card we got all season. Thank you very much for that. So we're going to do some more projects with that Bucquarium. And for the record, that's Bucquarium. I had to add that to my spell check dictionary. I was writing the description and sharing it on social media. It kept coming up with the red squiggly line. Third Watch said, did my sister make that card? Well, if your sister's Tara, I'll bet she did. Chattanooga Ed says, cool card, lovely card. Carrie Nature says, yeah. Super sweet. Ann Thornton says she's used a heater successfully in many cycling buckets. Well, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying I'm not comfortable doing it. And I'm really, really uncomfortable recommending on a video across the internet that someone else do it. Yeah. Buccaneer 69 Aquatic says, let's get bucked up. Buccaneer. Yeah. Buccaneer needs a Bucquarium. I hope you set one up and keep us posted. It'd be a great thing to post on the River Life Facebook group is a picture of your Bucquarium. And speaking of the Facebook group, we'll move on. It's 10:47. We'll move along to the surface area of the community tank up there at the surface level. I want to ask you a fish question. See, we're talking about the Bucquarium. So, and it's a 5-gallon bucket. It's not fancy. It's a fancy name, but it's not a fancy aquarium. What's the best surface level fish for a 5-gallon aquarium with a good dorsal view, like a pond view? Surface fish, dorsal view, 5-gallon aquarium. What is it? Candy Overhaul's got the link up for the Facebook group, River Life YouTube channel, Community Tankers Live. It supports the River Life YouTube channel. It's another community space, safe space, no bullying, no messing around, just a place where we can hang out and have fun, share ideas. It does support the River Life channel. That said, let me mention this piece of business on the Facebook group. If it's except for River Life videos, let's limit the posting of links to Saturdays. Post up all the links you want on Saturdays, and then other than Saturday, refrain from posting links. So that way we'll have all the links we want to post, no limit. However, they won't be cluttered up throughout the content. There'll be a pool of them, a congregation, easier to find when people go there, and no interruptions of other content with links. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got a good spot there to share our creative ideas, like how did you do your Bucquarium? What modifications did you do? What fish have you had success with? Deborah Sanders, welcome aboard, says Molly's. Precious Tranquility says baby goldfish. Well, that might work. You have more experience with the goldfish than I do. Let me tell you guys, I'm a goldfish noob. I look forward to learning all that I can about goldfish. I love goldfish. I've kept koi for a number of years, but this goldfish has kind of been an on and off thing, and it just kind of got real. So I don't recommend a 5-gallon bucket as a house for a goldfish. Of course, there are caveats. As Precious Tranquility mentioned, a grow out, a stage tank, a hospital tank, a transport tank. These things really do have a lot of potential, lots of uses. But you have to be careful what you say on the internet. If you say goldfish, 5-gallon bucket, you hear the boo of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Endlers. Frank White says endlers. Cannot go wrong with endlers in a 5-gallon bucket. Best dorsal view. What have we heard so far? What did I miss? Yep, Pond Life Bucket Tank. It was the video that premiered on Tuesday with the thumbnail that says 5-gallon bucket aquarium. Been using them for years. They're fantastic. Black mollies. See, black mollies have a great dorsal view. Maybe a little large for a 5-gallon bucket, but for a temporary purpose, I don't know, spawning and, the transport, the hospital, the quarantine, they have a beautiful dorsal view. John Larson says a fancy goldfish, an orange bucket needs a black colored fish. Metalhead guppies. There you go, Susan. My guppies look good from above. Daryl Deemer. What kind of guppies are they, Daryl? I know a couple come to mind, the newer koi guppy and the Dumbo ear guppies. Rice fish. Silly Susan nailed it. Very good. Rice fish look very good from the dorsal view. Luminous guppies. Holy cows in Ginger. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've seen those. Have I seen those? They sound wonderful. Someone send me a picture of a luminous guppy. Okay, moving along. So up here at the surface level, we talk about the Facebook group that has 189 members right now. Can we get that to 200? Are there? Hey, Recon 338. Can we get those Facebook numbers up to 200? We're at 189. We need 11 people to go over there and punch in over at the River Life Community Tank Live Facebook group. GOLDFISH, won't argue. Loaves and fishes, good call. Some of the GOLDFISH, not the larger ones. I heard they're coming with a glow betta. I don't know, just heard it. Aren't they beautiful enough? I don't know. Yep, okay, Candy's got the link for the Facebook group if you want to head on over there. Candy says we just got 3 more. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. So that would be what, 192? We need 8 more people to go over there to make that 200. 54 Punchy trolling me with the request for the goldfish again. Maybe later, Pam, and I'm going to wait till everyone else is not looking, and I'll show just you, Pam. I'm just going to show you. Hey, Derek, 44 Mag Guy here. Good to see you, Jerome Fish Keeping. Someone sent me a picture of the fish. Oh my gosh. Susan Core, that is fantastic. So it has a nice bright head too, I guess. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. Awesome. See, so now listen. Last week's video, if you got an old bucket laying around, set up an aquarium. Here's a list of fish that look good with a dorsal view that are at the surface level. And they dig a 5-gallon, right? I'm not selling you said it. There it is. Here's the thing. I've listed lots of reasons that experienced fish keepers, we all have purposes for these buckets, but man, can you imagine wanting an aquarium, not wanting to make a big investment? Oh, I can start one to see if I like it in a plastic bucket. Yeah, you can. So hopefully, this will be a way to encourage new people to try out the hobby. And if people like us that are a little bit experienced are around to help them out, help them find their way, it becomes even less intimidating. It's affordable and less intimidating because we're prepared to help. And I find, I don't know if I'm sheltered in this beautiful group of people that you guys are, or if really, we really aren't glass snobs. We don't care if you keep your fish in a plastic container. As long as you give them a good home and you learn something about them and love them, we don't care if it's glass or not, do we? I don't think so. I think I came to understand that when the trend started showing up on YouTube about outdoor tubbing, the larger tubs, which, are just basically above ground ponds of all different shapes and sizes, but it's definitely not glass, and you definitely enjoy the tank, the aquarium, in a different way than the glass display front. That's all. Not trying to be better or replace, just saying, hey, here's an option. Let's spread it around. Let's move on down the water column a section to the mid-swimmers. Can you think of a good mid-swimming fish with an excellent dorsal view? Now, some of these we've already talked about. You probably put at the surface and the mid-level. But can you think of a good mid-level dorsal view fish that would work in a 5-gallon aquarium? I think I would put the pea puffer there. I think the pea puffer, now you're only going to get one in there, but a pea puffer would be a good mid-swimming fish with a terrific dorsal view for a 5-gallon bucket, I believe. I've never done that one in a bucket. I don't know. Precious Tranquility seems to be more connected viewing fish from the dorsal view. I can kind of understand that. That's really cool. Hatchet fish right up there on the surface. Yeah, aquariums maintained by Andy. Do they do okay in a 5-gallon? Oh, there's a pygmy hatchet fish, isn't there? I bet that dude would be fine. Maybe the others too. Tiger antlers, but they're tiny. Yeah. Loaves and Fishes says she agrees with the people. Yeah, paradise fish. The Zen Ginger says a paradise fish. Man, those fish, awesome. We talked about those in the stream not long ago, how they were one of the first fish imported that helped kick off the international hobby of keeping fish. Ember tetra, nice. Green pea puffer. And John Larson has an idea here, a red-tailed shark for a year, like the first year of its life, like a grow out, temporary. Tiger barbs. I would say, here we go, Daniken Aquatics has nailed it. You get a star, Daniken. A CPD. I totally agree. I think that would be a good mid-level fish. I think looking down on that fish, you're going to see some colors. That's a good one. Zen Ginger agrees with you also. Diamond Tetra. All right, Deborah. Yeah, Frank White. Bucquariums would make good fry aquariums for newborn fish. And when you start thinking that way, the modifications are endless. Okay? I'm going to tease you with a video, an upcoming video prop. I'm just going to let you look at it for a second. This comes off, of course. It's just fixed there so it can be shipped and sold as one unit. All right, that's enough. Yeah, so you can let your imagination run wild. You get one of these aquariums set up. If you watch that video, I really hot rodded that thing. It looks cool. We got a nice color scheme going, orange and black and green. It's really pretty cool. I enjoy looking at that thing. And I hope you guys do too. I mean, there's a terrific response to the video. It's got over 500 views, 120 likes. Thank you so much. If you haven't seen it, I would appreciate you checking it out. I tried to make it entertaining and creative with a creative introduction that several comments have referred to. Again, I've had experience with them for years, so I'm okay with saying, yeah, give this a try. You might have some fun. Precious Tranquility, yeah, it's a funnel. It's a 2-piece funnel. So then I got the thing set up, and old ideas became new. So now I'm going to reinvent some of the old ideas, and I like the color pops. So I'm going to be playing around with some brightly colored things and just seeing, how much creative fun I can have with this project and sharing it with you along the way. Lookout's come in here, and you know what? I forgot your treat, Lookout. You want to say hi? Or does that cost us a treat? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. That girl. You want to say hello? Say hello to the community tankers. There you go. They're right here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's such a sweet girl. Did River Wife send you in here? She likes for you to get on the camera. You're a good puppy. You are. You know that? You're a good puppy. I'm sorry I forgot your treat. I'll make it up to you after the show, okay? I'll give you 2 treats. And you brought 2 because I forgot. That's perfect. Thank you, Riverwife. Come here, Lookie. Come here, Lookie. Come on. Come on. Oh. I hope you guys like Lookout. I love her. I'm just showing her off. Good girl. Thank you, Lookie. You're a movie star. You look like a movie star. Yes, Jessica Taylor. Per usual, Riverwife saves the day. Yeah, Riverwife's keeping an eye on things. Don't you worry about that, Precious Tranquility. I love how so many of us fishy folks also, or furry folks, You color coordinate, right? Color coordination is important in my life. Kaler's Aquatics says River Life Community Tank has a Facebook group, and he's posted a link. Thank you, Bob. Looky. Yeah, doggy. All right. You guys are very tolerant, dog tolerant. Thank you so much. Candy's talking about the free stickers, and what she means is River Life stickers, okay? You're going to get some of those. And I also have some multi-tank addiction stickers. You know our friend Chris, who did the art. That light is bad for the art, sorry. He's up next, by the way. Multi-tank addiction's doing a live stream. We get off here at 11:30. Fish Room Fever. James is in the house. Hardworking mod here tonight. Yeah. Were you at Top Chat, James, or was I? Just saw that. Yeah, so I got some stickers. SC Aquatics, River Life, Project Piaba. Yep, all you got to do is send a self-addressed stamped envelope like the one I got today. And I'm going to jam some in here and send them out. That's all. Thanks, Candy, for that reminder. Looky, I'm out of treats, honey. But they love you. They're still applauding. Can you hear them? Is that what brought you back in here? They love you, girl. So do I. Okay, so the video that we made, the Bucquarium video, 5-gallon aquarium bucket, 503 views, 120 likes. Thank you so much. Well above average. I talked about this last week when I looked at the analytics of this thing, just towering above the average. And that start from a premiered video sets the trajectory for the rest of the video's life. So get you guys supporting as early as possible, especially during the premiere, is very much appreciated. That has a value, period. And I appreciate you showing up. Chris doesn't have a stream link. Okay. Well, we'll try to figure that out. I know Corey didn't live stream. John didn't live stream. I was guessing Chris was going to live stream, but I could be wrong about that. Ann Thornton, send me a message through the Facebook group. We'll work something out if you want some stickers. You don't have to do without in Canada. I'll help you out up there in Canada too. Middle East Tennessee, where's that, Bob? Kaler's Aquatics talking about Middle East Tennessee. Where is that? Is that Chattanooga? Riverwife wants to do a big event down in Chattanooga because she loves the Chattanooga, the Tennessee State Aquarium in Chattanooga. Loves it. Wants a bunch of YouTubers to get together down there. Mayhap, we've been talking about a big meeting in the spring. Lots of interest, not a lot of organization. I went down to Knoxville Sunday. I think it was Sunday, and that was the day that Fish Room Fever ended up having both Bob Steamfot of Steamfot Aquatics and John Hudson of KG Tropicals on his live stream. And I visited his local fish store, Aquatic Marine. And the owner down there, Kenny, super nice guy, super clean store. I bought healthy fish. I bought supplies from a well-stocked, clean fish room. It was fantastic. And he was speaking very positively of James at Fish Room Fever and Bob of Kaler's Aquatics and Ed, Chattanooga Ed. Apparently all you guys had been there before I had been there. And he wanted to do more with the platform based on the impression that these guys from our community had made on him visiting his fish store. And he talked about several events he'd like to get going, and including hosting YouTubers live streams. So I asked him if I could have, oh, thank you, James. I asked him if I could do a live stream down there. You know, I thought, well, just like the aquatic experience thing, I'll turn the camera on. Hey, anybody want to watch? I'm here at the cool fish store. So Then later in the week, earlier in the week, James had found out that I'd visited the store and asked if he could help out or if it was kind of a private thing. I said, no, whoever wants to come can come. I just wanted to help the store out. So he's a organizational wizard. So he jumped on board, and before I knew it, he had an agenda and a date and an okay. So that's so cool. It looks like we're going to do somewhat of an informal meetup open house on February the 9th in Knoxville, Tennessee. Anyone who can make it is welcome to make it. I'm going to live stream. So I don't have any goals or agenda other than doing a live stream to help promote the store, to fulfill my, content obligations, if you will. And I thought it would be fun, a little change of venue to do that. If we get several creators down there, it would be really cool. Hey, there's Chris. Thank you for the $20 super chat, buddy. You don't have to do that. He's always taking care of Riverwife. He wants her to have lunch on him. He's a sweet guy. But anyway, if we get a few creators down there, it would be cool to kind of do successive live streams and just kind of, I think it would be good attention for all of the streamers that could make it, and also the store, any of the YouTube family, the Fish Fam community, the River Life community tank, definitely welcome. It would just be a really good way to show some community support to a local fish store. And I am all about that. So that's coming up apparently on February the 9th, starting at 1 p.m. because I'm 2 hours away driving in good traffic from the store. So that's when I'm going to get started about that time. And it may also be a good kind of a pre-exercise for something bigger that could happen in the spring that we've all been talking about, that maybe would be a little larger than a local fish store hangout. But not to minimize the fun or the effect that a hangout with several YouTubers on the platform could have at a local fish store. So I'm looking forward to that. Have no idea what's going to happen. Never done this. Just thought it'd be a good way to reach out and help some people via our platform. And I'm telling you, the owner down there, Kenny, super great guy. I was happy to leave him a 5-star rating on Google reviews for his store. Easy to tell the truth. Yeah, Angela says to appreciate the LFS. We certainly do. Okay. Moving on to the bottom of the tank, the bottom dwellers. I'm thinking we got a little bit creative last week when we talked about this. What are some bottom dwellers for a dorsal view? Now, this should include most of the bottom dwellers, right? Most of the time, they're kind of flat-bellied on the bottom of the tank. So we should get some good ideas for a top view, a dorsal view. Panda Cory, boom. Are they okay in a 5-gallon? Young ones are anyway. Plecos, you see, we got that size thing because we're limited to 5 gallons. Rosy loaches. You guys know rosy loaches? It's one of the dwarf loaches. They do okay in a 5-gallon. Pygmy Corys. I think they will. Frank, I think they'll be all right. As small as school as you can get by with, they'll be all right. And did we say least killifish? I'd put least killifish there on the surface. I missed that one when we were up there. Snails. Good call, Precious Tranquility. Snails. And now we're thinking, okay, not just fish. Okay, well, of course, shrimp. Yeah, Ann Thornton says, hey, let's be careful on the corridors because they need bigger groups than can live in a 5-gallon. Even the pygmies belong in bigger tanks. She's got a few in a 7.5, and it's too small. Okay. Yeah, those guys definitely need a school. They do need a school. Yeah, and Otto, I tell you the Odo. I said Otto, but I think it's Odo. Yeah, that'd be a good one. What did I miss? Bob did 350. Oh, I bet it was Art. Bob's a big art collector over there at Kaler's Aquatics. Oh no. He's already been to the store and spent $350 just last week. He's already supported. He's already voted with his dollar. Well, we're gonna miss you, Bob Kaler. We'll give you a shout out. Pygmy sunfish. That's a cool fish. Darker, small. That's good, Cody son. Probably a mid swimmer. Burmese loaches. Oh, sorry if that popped. I'm going to have to look that up, Chris. That sounds cool. I'm going to write it down. Anybody ever kept a Burmese loach? Man, did they sound cool. Yeah, so down here at the bottom dweller level of the water column in the Community Tank Live, we talk about the Fish Studio update. And Pam requested that she see those goldfish again. If you're just joining us, we still have 66 watching, 70 watching, 66 likes. We watched a little video of some goldfish that I received today. And it's not the best video. I mean, they had just come out of the box. You know what I'm saying? And the lights aren't on. So we're taking care of the fish here a little bit by leaving the lights off. Here's what they look like. This is the newest addition to the fish room in the 75-gallon goldfish tank. I'm trying to get that glare off of there. That's about as good as it gets. Isn't that a gorgeous fish? Precious Tranquility sent me that fish. That's the dorsal view. Crazy beautiful. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that's my fish. Thank you, Precious Tranquility, who worked out a wholesale transaction with Living Water, goldfish and koi. And that orange and white one there, that's one that Precious Tranquility bred herself. His name is Philip Fulmer, by the way. That fantail there, yeah, that's old Philip Fulmer. Butterflies. Ann Thornton. And the smaller red-black butterfly there was also one of Precious Tranquility's. But aren't those beautiful fish? There you go, 54 Punchy. Well, thank you, Living Water Goldfish. And I'm telling you guys, this is not the best picture you're going to see of these fish. I'm not doing them justice. When they get acclimated, settled in, and I do that video on Tuesday, I hope you'll tune in. I'm going to make sure we get some good footage of those fish that they deserve, not this cell phone. I'm so excited I got new fish. But even though they are stunning, I'm just saying I'm going to give them more of what they're due in the Tuesday video. Well, thank you, Living Water Goldfish and Koi. We couldn't have had those without you. I'm so proud. Humbled even. I was having a difficult time sourcing goldfish. I started going in other live streams and in the chat saying, hey, anybody know where I can get some goldfish? So we did finally have, I think it was the Zen Ginger, ask Precious Tranquility to reach out and offer any of the goldfish. So I got 2 of her goldfish, and she got 2 more from Living Waters. And we're just so happy. Well, I look forward to producing it for you, Living Water Goldfish and Koi. Thanks again for being here. Appreciate you being in the community tank. Welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. All right, we're moving on along. It's 11:15. We got Multi-Tank Addiction coming up at 11:30. 71 watching now, 71 likes. You guys are so awesome. And I think that like button just got bent when I was showing those goldfish. I believe you guys really like the goldfish. I think you dig some beautiful gold. Even if you're not a goldfish keeper, I think you can appreciate an outstanding goldfish when you see it. And man, is that, I mean, all 4 of them. The largest one somehow just steals the show. It just draws my eye and my jaw drops and I just look at it. It's so cool. Hung Chow just got here. Hung, you missed the goldfish video. You missed it, man. Maybe we'll show it again at the end. 54 Punchy has got some beautiful goldfish. she's got an inspirational tank full of goldfish, and they are beautiful. We're gonna give those guys the best home we can. And if you're a goldfish expert, I want to put you on my resource list for information. Definitely look forward to learning all that I can from Living Waters and Precious Tranquility, which, by the way, has already helped a great deal. Thank you very much. John Larson says, your numbers are going up every week. Good job. Well, good job to you guys. You guys are doing that. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. Ann Thornton says, goldfish for my first fish. How many times do you think we could hear that? It's the gateway fish. Yeah, we can get disappointed. We have to postpone our acquisitions, that's for sure. But, you know, it's better to take our time and wade in, make sure that it's the right time, the right place, the right equipment. It's hard to do sometimes, I know. Yeah, that is a 75-gallon tank. And one of these days, I make no promises on a schedule, we're going to have a monster tank. And the monster tank is going to become the goldfish tank. So we started out with a scale model at 15 gallons, bumped it up on a whim because of a Black Friday sale on a 75-gallon ensemble, which now we have. I'm so glad we did, because we have the goldfish that I was glad to get. And if we get the monster tank, it will be more of the same. I'll tell you, I was looking for a panda goldfish. Apparently, those things aren't real, because I can't find one on Earth right now. And I'm not talking about the true panda that stays black and white. I'm talking about just a phase of maybe a red and black or tricolored butterfly, or a veil tail fish that's black and white for now. Just stark black and white, balanced color. Can't find it. I mean, I guess if they're here, they just go so quickly. Probably every breeder has a waiting list. Every importer sells them as fast as they land. I don't know. Mattman B had one. That's cool. I got my eyes out there. My peeps are looking for me. The Zenjanger, she's got 2 panda butterfly telescopes. That's sweet. Welcome home, Daniken. I'm glad you made it through the traffic. We got to move along. I'm starstruck talking about these beautiful goldfish. Very fortunate to have those. I think you get the message. Blessed. Thank you. I will share them for as long as I have them. We'll watch them together. Never heard of a red lizard loach, Hung Chow. Sounds cool. It's got a cool common name anyway. Let's move on down the line here. We got 10 minutes before Chris goes on. KG Tropicals unable to broadcast tonight. Fortunately, they had a good show last week. Gave the River Life channel a lot of love as usual. I love those guys. Super supportive. And the thing they're supportive of is community building. They want the community to grow, because when the community grows like we are, the hobby grows. We get more ideas on our buffet of options to choose from. Some things we like, some things we don't. But if we don't like it, we don't spit on it. We just walk on by, because that may be what the next guy likes. Keeping fish in buckets may not be your thing, but it may be really cool when we start doing cool projects. If it is, we've got an outlet. Maybe goldfish are your thing. Holy cow, man, I can't. If you got goldfish content up on YouTube, I'm going to be searching for it. I want to know what's up with the goldfish. Don Gallagher's got a 240 full of goldfish. See? That's what I'm talking about. I think in our hearts we are a goldfish community. And in our tanks, but definitely in our hearts. Let's see here. Yeah, so John and Lisa helped the River Life channel get just at the first of the year over 3,000 subs. We've got over 200 videos uploaded and available. We've got some goldfish in that will become cereal. You've seen several videos on the tank build, the 75 gallon. Turned out beautiful. I'm so happy. We've got the 5 gallon bucket, the Bucquarium, which will be cereal updates on that. So we've got several things in the works, and we couldn't have done it without our friends at KG Tropicals. So the water change tonight is just recognizing KG Tropicals and all they've done for the River Life YouTube channel on the platform. Can't thank them enough. And I told John I can't repay him. He's got 130, going on 140,000 subscribers, and he's just helping the small channel. We're at 3,100 and some now. Yeah, 3,179. I had 3,180 earlier today, and I lost a couple. So that's going on because of support from people like KG Tropicals. He's not in it for what I can do for him because, you know, he's 10 times the size of this channel. Did I say 10? No, it's more like 130 times. So thank you, John. Thank you, Lisa, for your effort. Missed you guys streaming tonight, but we do appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you next week. We got some folks. I didn't see Aquatic Ness in here. I did see Storm Riders and Chris at Multi-Tank. We got some tankers. We got some community tankers in here that are creators. They've got YouTube channels going on, and they have over 900 subs. Right on the edge of that threshold, 1,000 subs, where things change for a YouTube channel. We've got 66 people watching, and I would like to encourage you guys. Okay, we're back to 3.18 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'd like to encourage everyone here in the chat, if you haven't subscribed to Multi-Tank Addiction, who's up next, you can get a sample for free. Hanging in there. He's doing a live stream. Multi-Tank Addiction, Aquatic Ness, and Storm Riders Aquatics. If you haven't subscribed to them, check out their channel. You see something you like, you want to support them, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to the YouTube creator to reach 1,000 subs. And these guys are so close, 900 subs. And by saying this, there are people in the chat that can testify that a good shout out every now and then helps get you to 1,000. We had Kaler's Aquatics recently cross 1,000. 54 Punchy recently crossed 1,000. The Fish Tank Barn, all names you've seen in the chat, recently crossed 1,000. That takes a community effort. We have to, as a community, help our fellow community members if we want to help them reach subscription goals. That is truly something they can't do on their own. They're doing all they can do by supporting the community. Here we've got some hardworking mods and creating content for their channels. So here we are with an opportunity. Doesn't cost anything. I'm encouraging you to check out their channels. I subscribe to all their channels and have for years, most of them. I think I just newly subscribed to Aquatic Ness, but I was subscribed to Storm Riders 6 or 7 channel names ago. And Multi-Tank Addiction was one of the first live streams that caught my eye because the guy does live art on the live stream. Yeah, this is one of Chris's. He does beautiful art while he's live streaming. You know, I have a hard time keeping my face in the camera. He's doing all kinds of things. He opens a phone line. He puts a phone number up on the screen and anybody can call in. This guy's got courage. He ain't afraid of nothing. Deborah Sanders said that she joined River Life after seeing me on KG Tropicals and then found them and others through Corey. Yeah, so see, Corey to KG Tropicals to River Life to Multi-Tank Addiction, Aquatic Ness, and Storm Riders. It's just how the community grows. Thank you for being here. I'm giving you my recommendations. Enjoy. Have a ball. Have a good time. I, by the way, am going to be in Chris's live stream in 4 minutes because that is one cool guy. We also have some GoFundMe projects live in the community. Bob Kaler's got a GoFundMe for Candy Overhauls, best mod on earth, in here tonight. Aquariums by Andy, $2 super chat, says, thank you for what you're doing, man. Well, thank you for being here, Aquariums maintained by Andy. I appreciate you very much. And thank you for saying that. And thanks for the $2 super chat. Bob Kaler, super mod in here, is hosting a GoFundMe for Candy Overhauls, best mod in the world, and her family. You can go to GoFundMe and find that, or if somebody has a link they want to put up, Candy won't do it for herself. She's just too modest that way. Also, Bob has started a GoFundMe for Alien World Aquatics. Family situation there, bad time, to be in need, and this young family finds themselves needing some help from the community. So Bob started a GoFundMe for those guys. Thank you, Bob, for doing that. Kaler's Aquatics, super guy. I never hear Bob ask for anything. I just see him working, doing for others. Pillar of the community. We also have a GoFundMe for 54 Punchy. I think Candy may have hosted that one for Pam. 54 Punchy GoFundMe. Super hostile living situation for 54 Punchy. Go read that GoFundMe and learn all about it. Ann Thornton says, community tank, best idea ever, coming from modding, move my cursor, 150,000 member group and another hobby on Facebook. This heals my heart from that drama and stress. Thanks forever to River Life. Well, thank you, Ann Thornton. I hear you. I hear you. I'm an old timer. I've been around the block a few times, and the drama, I guess it has its place, but I'm over it. What can we do to generate some peace and harmony and love? Well, let's just turn on the microphone and say, guess what? This is a place for peace and harmony and love. And you guys are awesome. So it's working out. Thank you very much, all of you guys, for making this happen. Ann Thornton just gave me the credit, and really it's because of all of you guys that she recognizes that. Mrs. Griffin Fish Room in the house. Tampa Tom Fishing, saying hello to the numbers. Hi, number 23. Hi, number 54. I know he means cichlids 23 and 54 Punchy. Vinoxky's in the house. Welcome. I missed you coming in. Good evening. Very good. All right, we got 1 minute to wrap this thing up. What's the most common fish sold at PetSmart? Here's the school. We're closing out on the school tonight. What is the most common fish sold at PetSmart? That's our school question. What's the school doing? What are we learning tonight? Most common fish sold at PetSmart. Ann Thornton says you give us a voice and a forum for our peace and community building rack, and so you are worth appreciating aloud. Well, thank you so much, Ann Thornton. I appreciate you. Bob Kaler got the link for Candy's GoFundMe. That's awesome. Zen Ginger says, guppies, guppies and mollies. You're going to be surprised like I was. We're going to close down here. We're going to turn off the lights and end the stream. I'm going to give you this information. It's the plecostomus. And the people come in and they don't ask for a plecostomus. They ask for an allergy eater. They're new to the hobby. They've set that aquarium up, and by golly, they got covered up with algae, and they're back in the store wanting that allergy eater. And I hear it's far and away the number one seller. It's not even close. So good on them for getting new people in the hobby, and I hope they find their way to a great experienced group like us so they can enjoy their hobby even more. Yeah, Plecalotopus, that's perfect. KG Tropicals, way to go, Ann. Get in there with that. I've got to turn these lights off. We got things going on in the community. Multi-Tank Addiction is up next. Candy's got his stream link there. As I turn off the lights, let me encourage you guys to stay in the tank and get your fish on. Till we get together again, why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it. I'm going to see you on the next stream. Thanks for stopping by tonight.